Oh, hello everybody. Look at that non-muscle I have there. But anyways, yes, this is I just for those that care, this is a new shirt that I haven't worn yet. It's taken to the closet finally. If you follow me on Snapchat at StBK_06, I did post that yesterday. But but yeah. Anyways, I just want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody that does celebrate it. Hope you all have a great time with your family, friends, and others watching the parade as I am, or we'll get back to after doing this video and my other video that I just did for the NFL podcast. But I do hope that your Thanksgiving is grand because I enjoy Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving is one of my favorite holidays. Like Christmas and Halloween, that's why I add Halloween part of my holidays in general. Sorry, I was just checking something. I just wanted to give a little update here about some things about my life. Still trying to look for that special someone. I'm single, looking for that, looking for a girlfriend. So if you know anybody, 18 and older, might love sports, football, might like WWE. You don't have to, but hey, that's what I'm passionate about. Is I talk about it here all the time. So at least I would hope you would have a understanding of it. Meaning, not understanding of like you have to watch and know things, but understanding of like be understanding to me. Because I'm looking for that person that's down to earth, love me for me, stuff like that. But also someone that will love me for my quirks, for my weirdness and randomness. Like I like to do puzzles for stress reliever and in general jigsaw puzzles. I like to do math problems. When I was in high school as a sophomore, I took geometry and algebra 2 in the same year, so I could take calc honors, and then as a junior pre-calc honors and calc honors, and the senior. I just like math. I'm good at it. When I came out of high school, was thinking of going into accounting, like my uncle, who's an accountant, successful accountant. So just love math, and learning about accounting actually was inspiring at the time. Now I find my passion in sports broadcasting. Point is for my next girlfriend or the future Mrs. Kaplan, um, someone that, like I said, doesn't have to love football, doesn't have to love the Packers or love WWE or love specific wrestlers. But if you like WWE or pro wrestling, if you like football or sports, and you have a different fan base, then that's cool too, because that can make a friendly, cool little rivalry. And especially if we're dating, especially or married, can have interesting bets that we can have if our teams are facing each other again in the sports realm, or wrestlers if they're scripted to be facing each other, in the storyline. Um, I think you know where I was going there in my mind about that. But point is that's what I'm looking for. Someone that not just likes me in spite of my things that I watch or things that I like in other TV shows or anything, but for it. Find them cute, find them interesting, at least listen, or maybe even checks them out and still says, no, that's not for me, but that's cool that you like it. So then, she would be understanding if I'm hanging out with other guys or other people or a group of people, watching a wrestling event, because I know that's not for her. As much as I would like to take her with me, you know, but then she can do something with her friends that she likes that maybe I might not get or understand. Like watching The Bachelor or something, and that show still exists when I am dating someone. I don't know. Now I know I didn't mean this video to be a harmony video message, but it's just on my mind. And now that I live with my nephew and being around a child, he's 1 year old. His birthday's on Halloween, October 31st, and makes me want to have kids, and find that for someone and settle and find my career. That's what I've been looking for. TV stations, news stations, locally here in the Badger State, here in Wisconsin, or nationally. I don't have any issue moving. That's what I meant to say. I'm not, I'm not grounded here by um, any other job or by or having a kid right now. Obviously, yes, I want that in the future. And obviously, to be quite honest, I would love to stay here in Wisconsin. I am a family man. I am a besides mama's boy. I like to be here close to my mom and other family members. Um, but if a situation presents itself, whether it's a radio station in South Dakota or a news station in LA or something, I don't know, wherever. South Dakota, LA, Alabama, Florida, Maine, wherever. As much as I would love it here for Wisconsin, none of them have reached out to me yet. So it's one of those make them notice you. And that's what I'm trying to do with my shows each and every week. And so I'm trying to get the word out about what I'm passionate about and how much I change, or at least people say I change just in the moment when I'm talking about a specific thing. Like if I'm talking about WWE in a specific storyline and about wrestlers and about how let's just say how about Alexa Bliss, and it seems like maybe she might be injured longer than I thought, and I really am hoping that she doesn't have to retire because she's so good at what she does, and I do enjoy her. She's a superstar. She's one of my favorites. Sorry about that. One of my favorites, and I do hope she's able to get back in the ring, like when I'm talking about that, or when I'm talking about the NFL and the Green Bay Packers, and there's something with the not their defense and offense that seems like they don't know how to script a play to save their lives. And yet we still have one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL, the best still being Tom Brady. And we still are where we are. I don't think we deserve to go to the playoffs. I just don't. Part of me wants us to miss the playoffs because of that. So we don't deserve it. We don't deserve the playoffs. Now, will I be grumpy if we do make the playoffs? No, I'm going to be happy because that's my team. As the cool kids say, that's my ride or die, or that's my fam. That's my NFL team is Packers. So, anyways, talking about that stuff, like as you see in those little clippings or moments, and I'm talking about two things: one in the WWE world, one in the NFL world. I'm passionate about it, and if this makes it to anybody, I don't care if it's a friend of a friend of a friend, you yourself running into it, or randomly seeing this video, seeing the title being about Thanksgiving, which it will be. Don't worry, but I might as well do some self marketing here, free promotion, in a sense, because you never know. Someone might see it, or no one does in the business. But I am passionate about what I talk about. And I think if I got the opportunity that I can make this industry great again, in a sense. Like President Trump's trying to do as president, making America great again. And people have their opinion about that. Okay. Don't worry, this is not a political video. But I do believe that I can make broadcasting great again in a sense of fair, balanced, without putting your own, sometimes selfish agenda above the story that you are covering. And that's even in sports, not just in the political news world with MSNBC, CNN, Fox. I mean, even in sports, whether it's male or female, both sexes. So they need to get over that. Me being the kind soul that I am, yes, sometimes I could be taken advantage of, but I'm not dumb either. I'm smart. I know what I'm talking about. I'm not always right? There's room for debate. But unlike how overly scripted First Take is, or overly scripted some of these other shows are, it almost makes me feel that they're being their real selves. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't, but I can't even tell anymore. Because sometimes I can literally see that someone's setting someone up so there could be an argument, or someone's earpiece is telling them to this or that. Almost like a scripted promo in WWE. And yet everybody disses WWE for being scripted, for being fake wrestling. I would like you to try to get in a wrestling ring, and I'm like to try you take a bump. I've tried it once. I only need to try it once. So I enjoy speaking about sports. I enjoy speaking about wrestling. But in that regard, it gets on my nerves when people keep saying it. I understand people aren't fans of pro wrestling or like it for whatever reason. It's so soap opera, it's forced fake. But sometimes I see that in the broadcasting and sports. Again, First Take or other shows as well. And I don't mean just ESPN. Unscripted was at Fox Sports 1. You know, they have that show, which is entertaining in a degree. But again, it just seems overforced that it's too much. And again, I go back to WWE. That's my other passion. People in the quote unquote regular sports world look down on WWE because of that. Though sometimes they do have them guests on their shows. Okay. That's more of a business relationship between ESPN company and WWE company than with the individuals part of the shows, I would assume. But the point is they look down on that, but then they'll be kissing the ring, so to speak, if a WWE superstar or a member of the McMahon family is on their show. So my point is sometimes they're bandwagons. But for me, for a broadcaster, if I was able to get a chance again with your station, if you're watching, or the friend of a friend of a friend that knows this person, ex-girlfriend's friend that was a friend that knew from years ago, whatever, that I would be someone that is dedicated and that does want to um, make sports broadcasting great again and make it what it can be, because there are a lot of good journalists, men, male and female, but there are females out there and males out there that are just hired there for their looks and hired there for being eye candy for their shows. And I'm not afraid to say it. And again, I'm not. Don't at me. Again, I'm not hard to find because I do have my Twitter handles that I manage, and one of them in regards to. Anyways, yeah. So there's all of that in rubbing into each other, and I'm sorry for that little delay. I was talking again, like I said, family here for Thanksgiving. It just bugged me that that seems like that's the case, and maybe that's another reason I'm not getting shot yet, right? Because I look like this. I'm not the Prince Charming. I'm more of the Beast and the Prince from Beauty and the Beast. I don't know. I think I'm cute. I might not be a most eligible bachelor, but I think even sports broadcasting does that, or broadcasting period, and I get it to an extent, right? A sexy guy or a sexy woman, nice body, the nice look, and also smart. What a combination! Again, I don't blame, but I think there's a little bit too much of that. Again, both male and female. Again, I'm not hard to find. If you want to talk to me about this, comment in the comment section below. On Twitter at army_strong_06. Instagram at StevieK_06 and Snapchat at StevieK_06. So I don't hide. And again, good respectful debate. And I'm talking about this for male and female. You know some of the stuff they have or whatever have females or females wearing some of those shows. I mean, nothing overly raunchy or sexy, obviously. It is still part of the Disney company and ESPN or whatever. But just take a look at that. And then for the guys, even as well. How they all look and how they are all dressed. And if there is a one different looking guy in the Apple, that's maybe because they're a former athlete or a different girl, a former athlete or former this, or former that. And I need that stuff to stop. And that's what I would try to do if I was in the business, whether it's just simply as the broadcaster myself or if ever was a producer or running my own network or ship, you know. I want to hire the best of the best. I don't give two nickels whether you look like Chrissy Teigen or Dwayne the Rock Johnson, or whether you look like whatever the other end of the spectrum is. I was trying to think, but I can't even think in that way in that sense for man or male or female because I just don't usually go there. because that's kind of rude, to be quite honest, too. But point is no matter what you look like, no matter what your ethnicity, no matter your sexual orientation, no matter all this stuff, as much as they try to say that too, it's a crock of crap. Because I would be getting a chance, and many others like me, and many like me that are even better at this than I am. And yes, I did just say that, but I'm realistic too, as much as I am determined and dedicated. And trust me, I am a determined son of a gun. And I'm also a persistent son of a gun to a degree where I'm trying to reach out to people at broadcast stations to a fault. But I'm just trying to show that I am passionate when I speak up. I enjoy talking about the things that I talk about. And that's why I just hope that whatever it's whether it's a Wisconsin station here locally that I can visit and tour, or one nationally in some other state that I could go see and tour and speak with someone one on one, face to face. They just don't read it or see it all typed out from me. I still would mean it, but they would see it with my eyes, look into my eyes, look at my other nonverbals and how I am posture wise, of how I am when I'm just talking general and just, BS talk, general cool, how are things, life, and those things. And how, yes, I'm happy about talking about those things. I'm light up. But even with the career side, how I light up talking about sports, about wrestling, and specific things if they ask them on both avenues. So honestly, I do hope I get that chance. I do hope that whether a station, radio or television station here in Wisconsin, gives this military veteran a chance, or one in another state. Now, I'm not going to hold my hopes on a YouTube video that usually only gets 10 to 12 views at the most. That will get me some kind of response from a person or from anyone. But there's always hope. And like I say, for even contests that I might think, oh, I don't have a chance because there's so many people entering it, like those Super Bowl contests I do every year, or Packer ones here locally, because there are still many NFL fans here, or Packer fans here in Wisconsin, obviously. So it's like, a statewide Packer contest. But you can't win the contest if you're not in it, right? You either have a 0% chance of winning the contest because you're not in it, or maybe a 12% chance entering it, with depending on how many actually entered. Or at least the name is in the hat. Well, here, me doing this video, me that I send those letters out to Wisconsin stations that I did last month, I'm putting my name in the hat. I'm giving myself at least a 12% chance to get a chance to at least speak to someone, to at least get a tour of their station, to at least them hear me out, see the fire in my eyes, and how within me I want to see so much more. And I don't mean negatively, so it's not like I was going to curse or anything, but just so much more to show that I want this. That I'll start at whatever level you think I need to, because I don't have the true experience like maybe others do. And that's understandable. It's a business. But don't prejudge me because I look like this and I don't look like most that are on there. And don't judge, let's say, the next woman that comes in to interview because she doesn't look like a Samantha Ponder or Marley Curum, or those that are on television. Judge her for what's on her resume. Hire her or not hire her for that, and that alone. That's for really anything. I know I'm talking about broadcasting, but in general. If you want to look for looks so much, that's what your personal life is for. If you're single, you can be a little shallow in that way. And it's understandable. Everybody is, and it's whether it's a small degree or a large degree. I myself have my types. But that doesn't mean I don't listen to anybody out of my type in regards to females that might be interested. And sometimes they surprise me, and I did date someone that was out of my type. Now it didn't last, but I didn't have a bad experience either. We parted amicably and had a good time when we were together for the 5.5 months we did. So I just wanted to share that. But like I said, this is a Thanksgiving video. I do say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Hope you have a great time. Welcome to share to me on Twitter, again at Army_strong_06, Instagram at StevieK_06, or Snapchat at StevieK_06. And reach out to me. Show me your pictures with your family or yourself or whatever you enjoying your Thanksgiving. Because I know for women, young women, they like to do those mirror selfies and crop tops, or just mirror selfies, period. But either way, hope that you all have a great, happy Thanksgiving. And for those that, again, aren't in America or that don't celebrate, just hope you have a great day. And if you're a football fan and you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, well, still enjoy the football games. Because football is still football on whatever day it be played. What I'm most thankful for is life itself, my health. I thank the Lord above every day for life. I'm blessed to have it each and every day. And I look forward to and hope to have it for a very long time. But obviously, we all never know when our last day is. Live life to the fullest and enjoy life truly, as I try to do now each and every day. I'm also thankful for my family. They're here for me as I for them. My good friends in this world that are here for me every day. That's what I'm most thankful for. Okay, let me know what you are most thankful for as well. So with that, I'm gonna go back, enjoy time with the family, watching the Thanksgiving Day parade, and go from there. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your time. Thank you for your time. Hope to hear from any of you soon. And above all else, as always, take care.